What's going on, folks? Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling great. Let's get it in. You see, when you deal with rituals, there's many kind of ritual that certain celebrities, certain athletes, certain rappers do. There's so many kinds of ritual. It depends on what they want you to do. You see, you got a public ritual and then you got a private ritual. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna touch on both of them, right? Now, this isn't me making this up. This is me telling you what I've researched. This is me telling you what other celebrities are saying and people who's in the music industry themselves. This is not me. I'm just reporting what I've researched. So let's get it in. You see, one of the rituals, one of the rituals some of these people might go through. Let's start with the haircut ritual. All right, we're gonna start with the haircut ritual. So let's say, you're an artist, you're a rapper, you have long hair, right? And you want to reach a certain status, you want to reach a certain level, you're gonna have to show them. You're gonna have to show them allegiance. You're gonna have to show them that you want to be down with the agenda. And one of the rituals that some people might go through is the haircut ritual. Not too long ago, NLA Chopper done the haircut ritual. He cut his hair bald, but he trying to make it seem like it was a pain. It was trying to pay homage to Tupac. Yeah, right. Read between the lines. That is a ritual for him to stay at a certain, for him to move on at a certain level. Watch the Cat William videos. Watch the Cat William interview with Shannon Sharp, where he said either him or Ludacris had to cut their hair. Ludacris cut his hair, and you see him in all the Fast Five movies. You see Ludacris in all Fast Five movies, making millions of dollars. You know what I mean? DDG was another one. DDG was another one, another haircut ritual. They made him cut his dreads. If you want to stay on top, if you want to stay on top of the internet shit, cut off your hair. That is a ritual, man. And that matter of fact, that ritual go back to ancient times, man, where certain people have to cut their hair to get into certain secret society, to get into certain clubs. That is a ritual, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's one form of the ritual. And then I'm gonna talk about another form of ritual. Let's talk about the dress ritual. I'm gonna talk about the dress ritual, right? So the dress ritual, obviously, a man got to put on a dress. NBA players, actors, maybe even rappers, like with Young Thug. They say Young Thug put on a dress for attention. That's what they say, but really, Young Thug put that dress on so he could be initiated in a game, so he could keep his spot and move up in the level of the rap game, so he could keep his riches. Tyler Perry have to play a woman on a dress. Martin Lawrence have to play a woman. Jamie Foxx a dress. Now, I'm not saying you have to put on a dress to be successful. Obviously, not all celebrities or actors or rappers wear a dress. Just because they do other rituals. But going back to the dress ritual, and another thing I want to say about the dress ritual, the dress ritual, it's not about a black man being in a dress. There's also white men who will dress too. They're trying to make it seem like it's a black man thing. No, it's an industry thing. You think the industry care if you're white or black? No, man. Everyone is subject to ritual. I don't care if you Scarlett Johansson, Angelina Jolie, nigga. I don't care if you Bill Gates, nigga. Everybody is subject to a ritual. Like I said in my other videos, this world belongs to the fallens. You have to submit to them. Those rituals came from them. They control the world. They was here before humans. They create your entertainment. It's their world. You think you're finna be famous without going through them first? You're nuts. You're freaking nuts. But anyways, I don't want to get too off subject. But the dress ritual, Brad Pitt wore a dress. The guy who played Flash in the movie Flash, Justice League, he wore a dress. You know what I mean? These guys wear dresses to move up to the level and keep their riches. You know what I mean? And then you got another form of humiliation. You got another form of ritual called the humiliation ritual, right? When Will Smith went to go slap Chris Rock, I talked about this in my other video. When he went to go slap Chris Rock, that was a humiliation ritual. My bad. I butchered the shit out of that word, but yeah, that's a ritual. He slapped Chris Rock. That is a ritual. Will Smith, not too long ago, dropped a song, "I Like Pretty Girls." He wanted to make. Normally, that's not his type of music. He made that type of music because that's in a humiliation ritual. Jada Pinkett Smith cheating on Will, and then he gets interviewed. That is a humiliation ritual. When the baby had to put on a diaper in an interview, he literally wearing a diaper in an interview, and then he's wearing a diaper in the street. And some people gonna say, "Oh, it's marketing. It's marketing." Yeah, fucking right. Could you imagine in the '90s a rapper wearing a diaper in an interview? What? That would look insane. But it was a humiliation ritual. They'll say anything. Oh, it's marketing tactic, or is he just being the baby? Whatever you want to say, but that is a ritual. I'm not gonna. There's so many ritual I can get into, but I'm gonna keep this short. I don't keep my videos long, and I'm let's see. I'm talking about one more ritual, the killing yourself ritual, right? Once you reach a certain status and fame, guys like Kurt Cobain, Robin Williams, uh, celebrities who you know kill themselves. That is the form of a ritual. That's another form of a ritual. You're going to have to sacrifice something once you reach a certain level of fame. You know what I mean? And think about all the major celebrities who so-called kill themselves. That those are form of a ritual. So people like Chris Benoit. The Chris Benoit killing was a ritual, was a summer solstice ritual style killing. And I want to point this out. One of the ways you could tell it was a ritual killing was they found Bible placed in Chris Benoit's wife, son, and Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit killed himself. I don't even know how a Bible even was placed next to him if he killed himself. So I don't know. You know what I mean? So it was a ritual style killing. When Pimp C died, they found a Bible placed in him, placed beside him. So yeah, folks, y'all be good. Y'all still wear, and I'm out.